Can't hear you, Judge. You're muted, Judge.
Let's try again. Good morning, everybody. This is 36th District Court. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, the presiding judge today over the specialty court docket. And all right. And so I do need everyone to do a couple of things for me before we get started. Please make sure that your phone or your device that you're using this morning, that it's on mute. I am going to mute you if you're not muted. Please do not unmute yourself. I need to make sure that I'm able to hear. And so I can't hear with a lot of background noise going on. Also, if you want your case to be called, your face has to be on the screen. I will not call you if your name is up. I will not call you if you are not present. It will not happen. I'll wait until the end of the docket. In addition, please make sure that you keep your cameras positioned so that I am able to see your face and see your face only, please. I don't need to see what you're wearing. I don't need to see what's going on in your home. I need to see your face. Please make sure that at all times while you are in the courtroom, that you are dressed appropriately for court. What you would not wear into the physical courthouse, you cannot wear while you're in our virtual courtroom. Please make sure that if someone else is going to join you in the screen, whether they're going to pass in the back of the screen or at any time be visible, please make sure that they are dressed appropriately for the courtroom. We are in our virtual courtroom and we are streaming live on YouTube. So you want to make sure that you're not showing the world what's going on in your life or below your neck. All right, and so with that, I am going to have the attorneys place their appearance on the record. Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens, you may do so at this time.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, I'd like to make a motion, if I may, a continuing motion that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Reed. And I can see you and hear you. Yes, sir, I can. All right.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Drug Treatment Court and Veterans Treatment Court Defense Counsel. I too would make a similar motion.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Fikens, and both of you, your motions are granted. And now I'm ready for the case managers to place their appearance on the record. Let's see. I see the coordinator on this morning. Mr. Morgan, I'll start with you.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Majid Morgan, Specialty Court Coordinator.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Morgan. And then I see Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Sobriety Court this morning, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Yancey. I see Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. All right. And if you all could be so kind when you come on in the mornings to make sure that you put your title on, it makes it so much easier for me to locate you, as well as if I need to place you in a breakout room. All right. Miss Cleveland, I see you as well.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for Specialty Court.
All right. Good morning, Miss Cleveland. I also see Mr. Kashiri, who's with us. Mr. Kashiri, if you could place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Kusheri, Veterans Justice Outreach, VHA.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. And then good morning to Ms. Drew and any other members of the crew that's in the courtroom. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. And good morning, Ms. Wilson. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
All right. We are ready to get started.
Judge?
Yes, Mr. Reed, are there any individuals that need to go in a breakout room?
Yes, Judge, we have two new intakes today, a Mr. Hatcher and a Mr. Keith. And if Mr. Hatcher is in the courtroom, I would be going into the breakout room with Mr. Hatcher, and Mr. Flykins would be going into the breakout room with Mr. Keith.
At this
All
point,
right,
Your
very
Honor, if I
good.
might be heard, I'm sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
believe Mr. Morgan wants to address Mr. Keith's matter.
All right, Mr. Morgan, I don't know that I turned you off, but I did.
You
There you
cut
go.
me
There
off,
you go.
Judge.
If I did, I'm sorry.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead.
That's okay. Judge, Mr. Keith is in the courtroom this morning. He is a veteran. I am not quite ready to present Mr. Keith this morning. I'm asking for a judge adjournment till Friday. He has been cooperative in getting his paperwork together. He faxed over some documents from Emmanuel House to me last night. So we just need a few more days, Judge. We got to go over contracts, and I have to go over the documents with him. So I just didn't want to rush him this morning and keep him. But he is in Emmanuel House, so he is in a safe and secure location, Judge.
All right, very good. Someone join my courtroom with the hat on. Please take that hat off in my courtroom. You've been with me long enough to know court. All right. Where is Mr. Keith? I'm sorry, I don't see his name up, Mr. Morgan. I'm granting your request to adjourn.
Okay, thank you,
All
Judge.
right,
Mr.
there's
Keith.
Mr. Keith. Good morning to you, Mr. Keith. I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. State your name for me.
My name is Ralph Keith.
All right, Mr. Keith, and good morning to you.
Good morning.
I am going to grant Mr. Morgan's request unless there's an objection from either of the attorneys. No objection?
No objections, Judge.
All right, I am going to grant Mr. Morgan's request to have you come back on Friday. Friday is the 30th of April, and Mr. Morgan at 8:30 a.m., is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
All right, wonderful. And so you will come back and Zoom into the courtroom the same way you did on today. Let me put Mr. Keith, was he on the docket for
Yeah.
today?
Yes, Your Honor, he is. He has 3 matters.
There we go. Let me place those 3 matters on the record. SP 103-0763, 1, SP 103-0762, 1, SP 103-07623. I'll adjourn all 3 matters to April 30th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor. Thank
No,
you.
Judge, not for Mr. Keith. If the Hatcher is in the courtroom, I would be asking to go into a breakout room with him. I believe he's missed Cleveland's presentation today, but I don't see him in the courtroom.
Okay. I see a number of people with their cameras off. There's a Galaxy Note 8, a
Here,
Gail
Your Honor.
Marlowe. And so I don't know if that's
I
any,
see him.
where is he?
Hi, Judge Holmes. This is Sharon McKinney.
Oh, good morning, Miss McKinney. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm gonna place you back on mute.
Okay.
Mr. Hatcher appears to have a little cloudy screen, and he has a black, I think it's a runner jacket or something like that. It's moving around a little bit, but his name is on there as well. He's muted.
Where is he?
On my screen, he's next to Mentor Kevin Scott, and after Mr. Morgan.
We arranged different.
Oh, it keeps rearranging on me. It keeps switching up on me. You said Mr. Hatcher, right?
Yep, Nicholas
Okay.
Hatcher.
All right, Mr. Hatcher, good morning to you. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. And then good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, we're glad you're here today. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. Who am I sending Mr. Hatcher to the breakout room with?
I will be going, Judge. Thank you.
All right, very good. You will receive an invitation to breakout room number 1. Let's see, where is he? All right. I've sent out that invitation. Please accept it.
Thank you, Judge. I have the invitation.
All right, very good. Okay, I am ready to call the docket. I've tried to put some names. Screen just went black. Can you all still see me?
I can see you, Judge.
All right, I'm not certain what's going on with my computer. Give me 1 second. All right, there you are. All right, good morning, Mentor Scott. Good to see you this morning. If you could unmute and place your appearance on the record for me.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Good morning to you. Kevin Scott, veteran mentor for 36th District Court.
All right, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. All right, I did not see Mr. Parker, the other veteran mentor. Is he on with us this morning? I don't see him. All right, we're gonna. All right, let me know. Someone just let me know if you do see him. All right. Miss Wilson. All right, I am starting off. I'm gonna have to turn my camera off. All right, I'm starting off with Miss Nicole Miller. Miss Miller, let me have you on mute, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Miller. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. I have the following matters for Nicole Miller, U304-36216, and case number 194097221. Ms. Miller, state your full name for the record, please.
Nicole Miller.
All right, Ms. Miller, how are things going on today?
It's going great. I'm at work.
You are at work bright and early. Yes, ma'am. All right, you've been doing everything you're supposed to do?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and how's that working out for you?
Good.
It's working out good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell me something you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
That I'm not just powerless over drugs, I'm powerless over everything.
Yes, you're powerless over everything, so you can't fix it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, so what are you doing about that now that you've come to that realization? What are you doing about it?
Just journaling a lot.
Okay. Very good.
Yep.
Do you find that to be helpful?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. How are your classes going?
I haven't had Share House had a COVID outbreak, so they're gonna open back up on May 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. And did you let your case manager know that?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, wonderful. Just make sure you keep the lines of communication open, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's been a challenge for you since the last time I've seen you? I think I saw you last week, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's
I'm
been
just dealing with the people's different personalities and in the house that I live in and at work also.
Okay, and how are you handling it?
Like I said, just talking to my support system, my recovery coach, my sponsor, and just meditating and just, walking away and giving myself a minute to meditate.
Very good. Walking away, giving yourself a minute to regroup, right? So that you don't make a decision that can change your whole life, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. Very good. I love it. I love it. What do you need us to help you with, Ms. Miller?
Nothing at this time.
Okay, nothing at all?
Not that I can think of, no, ma'am.
All right. We had an opportunity to staff your case on yesterday, and it was reported that you are doing very well. Miss Cleveland, I believe, has anything changed with respect to Miss Miller? Is there anything additional that you need to report?
No, Your Honor, she did update you this morning on the situation at Share House. It appears that I'm also receiving a message from her counselor. And so I have to review that this morning to find out exactly what it says, but I think it's the documents that we were talking about in staffing yesterday.
Wonderful.
But I will report back to the court just to let you know if that's what I received today, and then we can move forward with her other things.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything for Ms. Miller?
I believe Mr. Reed is still in a breakout room, so
Oh,
I'll go.
he is, I'm sorry, yes.
No, that's fine. Ms. Miller, that was a great report today. It sounds like you're working the program to me. We are proud of you. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Miss Cleveland, when do you have Miss Miller coming back? Next week, right?
Yes, Your Honor, and I just wanted to bring your attention to Miss McKinney. Her identifier is not there, but Miss Sharon McKinney is here with Miss Miller today.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Miss McKinney, is there anything that you need to report out on Miss Miller? She's doing well?
She is. She's doing very well. I'm very proud of her. She has done, I've been with Nicole for well over a year. And when she started this residential treatment where she was outside living in a recovery house, she has done extremely well. So I'm so proud of her that she talks through things rather than reacting to things now. And so she's come a long way.
Good, very good, very good. All right, is there anything that you need from the court to help Miss Miller or assist Miss Miller in staying on track?
Well, what I want to mention is that because of how far she's come and that she does have goals that she's not mentioning, you know, she's capable of getting in a position where she can get her own transportation, but because she doesn't have a license, that needs to be one of her focuses on removing the barriers to getting her license. So that is something that she needs to know what she needs to do in order to obtain that goal.
Okay, and so thank you, Miss McKinney. And so Miss Cleveland, if you could get with Miss Miller as well as make sure Mr. Fikens gets whatever is necessary to determine if there are any impediments to Miss Miller getting a license, and we can start working on those things.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do that.
Okay. All
And
right.
Your Honor, if I could expedite it, if the courtroom could send me and Mr. Reed a SOS, that would do very well. Thank you, Judge.
I sure will.
All right, very good, very good. All right, we'll start working on that. Thank you, Miss McKinney. If
You're welcome.
nothing else, good to see you today.
You as well.
Right, if nothing else, Miss Cleveland, you have Miss Miller coming back on
May 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
Next week is May 4th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's going
All right.
fast. It's almost a half a year already.
May 4th at 8:30 a.m. We will see you then, Miss Miller. If you need us before that time, by all means, reach out to your case manager or dial into the courtroom, okay? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. But I believe.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a great day. You do the same, Miss McKinney.
You too.
All right, thank you. All right, I am ready on Miss Chilcutt. Miss Chilcutt, if you could unmute for me.
Good morning. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. I have the following case number 190444901, case number 1904531-301 for Tatiana Chilcutt. Miss Chilcutt, state your name for the record.
Tatiana Chilcutt.
All right, how are you, Miss Chilcutt?
I'm okay.
You doing okay? You feeling better?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, we had a little bit of conversation on yesterday after staffing. He was able to give me an update on you, Miss Chilcutt, and your progress and where we are. And I don't know, Mr. Morgan, if you've had some conversation with Miss Chilcutt about what we've talked about.
I did not, Your Honor. I did not have an opportunity to speak to her about that yet, but
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. And so, Ms. Chilcutt, I do want you to have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Morgan. Unfortunately, because we've had so many ebbs and flows with you, we've come to almost the end, right, Mr. Morgan? And so Mr. Morgan's going to have some conversation with you about where we are and what his recommendations are. And then I'd like to get some input from you, okay?
Yeah,
All right, very good. How are the babies doing?
they're good. They're downstairs.
All right, very good. Are you back to following the protocol of your program?
Yes,
Okay, very good, very good. Sound like you're struggling to talk this morning. You okay?
it's just the mucus and phlegm in my chest is starting to come up.
Okay, okay, not on the screen. All right, because you're gonna make me not do well today, Miss Chilcutt. Okay, all right, all right. Mr. Ficus, where are you? What do you want to add?
I just want to say, Ms. Chilcutt, you've been doing a good job. Keep up the good work. I know you've been struggling with some issues, but we are proud of you. Keep up the good work.
All right, Mr. Morgan, is there anything else you want to add?
Oh, Your Honor, I'm just, I'll call Ms. Chilcutt this afternoon, kind of give her an update. I'm just requesting that maybe she can, return, next, let me see, today is the 27th. Make sure all these dates line up. Maybe, Tuesday, May 4th. And then, we could staff this case again, and then we can have a final, recommendation for Ms. Chilcutt and what direction we would like to go.
All right, and very good. And I definitely want to hear from Ms. Chilcutt about, what her thoughts are as to where we should go from here. And so, Ms. Chilcutt, I know it's difficult for you to talk this morning. Do you have any questions for the court?
Yes. Were we still doing the referral rescheduled for my ARMS program June 5th? When I spoke to ARMS, they said I gotta pay a $50 reschedule fee, but they needed something from the court to say that I was able to reschedule.
All right, Mr. Morgan, why don't you check into that, because she does still need to go to accepting responsibility is mandatory. I need her to still do that.
Okay, thank you. I will. Yes.
All right, very good. So give Mr. Morgan an opportunity to find out what's going on and give you some direction, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Do you have any other questions?
No.
No other questions? All right, I want you to continue to take really good care of yourself. Continue to do what's right, the things that are right for you, because then we know it's right for your children, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and make sure you tell Marlon I asked about him, okay?
Okay.
And I need him to be doing well. He's almost at the end of the school year. Tell him I need him to finish strong, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good, very good. I'll see you on May 4th at 8:30, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, take care.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, I am ready on Carolyn Benjamin.
Good
Ms.
morning.
Benjamin, good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I'm great.
All right, Ms. Benjamin, I have the following matter for you. I have case number 18057-86601. Ms. Benjamin, state your name for the record.
Carolyn Elaine Benjamin.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm good.
You
Thank you.
are good. You look like you're doing good.
Yeah. Eating up some stuff, but yeah.
That's all right. Eat it up, Ms. Benjamin. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I give you permission to eat it up. Get up and walk around, ride a bike, do something.
Right.
But eat it. That's the better thing to do. Yes.
Yeah.
What have you been doing since the last time I've seen you to work on
I'm
you?
doing my little Airbnbs that I was cleaning before. Things are getting kind of better with clients, but I'm working with a lady right now doing that. And I do the Zoom meetings and I play my games on the computer. I do a little writing. I know one thing about not using, you stay pretty busy when you're not using.
Yes, productive, busy and productive, right?
Yes.
Very, very good. What's been difficult for you since you started this process?
You know, I have a saying that if you see me, I see you. And so a lot of times what I'm learning how to do is let people say whatever they like and don't react all the time, because everything doesn't need an energy to be reacted to. So people are going to be who they are. They're going to think the way they think, and it doesn't reflect who I am. So a lot of times I just brush it off. And a friend of mine told me to start just laughing it off. So, you know,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I hope everybody in the courtroom heard that. Yes, people are going to be who they are. They're going to think what they think. They're going to say what they want to say, but you continue to be you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't let other people change you.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Because often we then become them and we do the things they do, which is the very thing we don't like, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Very, very good. Ms. Benjamin, are you still talking with your counselor? Do you find that to be productive?
Yeah, and they took him away. I met him last week. We did the intake. He's a really, I call him from the program lingo, fatally cool, terminally hip. He's an old guy, well, older member of the fellowship. He's
Wait a
like
minute.
31
Where
years
is Mr. Reed? Where's Mr. Reed? I got to write this down. He is fatally cool
and terminally hip.
and terminally. I need everybody from the program to write this down from the team, because I can go that description with Mr. Reed, fatally cool, terminally ill. And she said he is, Mr. Fikens, did you hear this?
Yeah, I wrote it down, and Mr. Reed and I are going to talk a lot this afternoon, Judge.
Right, very good. He's just joining us. He has no idea we're talking about him. All right, come on, Miss Benjamin. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, so he's easy to talk to. And so that evening I went back to his group. He has a group also, and he let us know that he's not going to be the substance abuse therapist anymore because he didn't pass his certification. He's real open and honest. And so he has to take the test again in June. So they're going to move him over to mental health. But he's going to give me to somebody else. I haven't heard anything yet, as of yet. So I'm waiting on the new therapist and who that'll be and when I go back.
All right. So Ms. Cleveland, you're the case manager. Make sure you connect with the provider. Let's just make sure, because I don't want you to be without your sessions, okay? I think you're in a good place. You're starting to look at yourself and see some value in you. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so now we want to make sure we get you in the right place so someone can work with you so that, you're on track to becoming a better you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's do that. Anything else that I need to know about, Ms. Benjamin? How's the living situation?
It's good. It's good. Can't complain.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Very good. All right. Ms. Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Ms. Benjamin? Has anything changed since we staffed on yesterday?
No, Your Honor, and she is updating me as well. I will reach out to the provider to make sure that there's not an interruption in her service. So I'm glad she shared that this morning. She's compliant with all of her court orders.
All right, very good. Mr. Fikens, anything you'd like to add?
Well, from Your Honor, if I might, Ms. Benjamin, from an older guy, we certainly appreciate that those kind words that we have some value. So thank you. I'll tell Mr. Reed that later, Ms. Benjamin. But
Okay.
you have great insight, ma'am. In all seriousness, you're showing that you have the ability to walk away, have people be who they are, and we can't change them. And it's just wonderful to hear that from you. So keep up the great work. We are proud of you, Ms. Benjamin.
Thank you.
All right, very good. With that, Ms. Cleveland, Ms. Benjamin should be coming back on May 4th. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me make sure that's not. I think I gave you all my training dates. Is that correct?
I saw the 5th through the
Okay,
7th.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure it's the 5th. Okay, all right, very good. And so, Miss Benjamin, it would be May 5th, I'm sorry, May 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
wonderful. Keep up the great work. Good to see
Thank
you.
you. You
All
too.
right.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. I'm all confused. All right. Give me just 1 second. Somebody needs to mute their phone. Please make sure you mute. We're in session. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Crowell, I'm ready for you.
He's got to unmute.
Unmute yourself for me, Mr. Crowell. I'm going to ask you to unmute. That might help out. There you go. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, I have the following. Case number Z8060341. State your name for the record.
Cornelius Crowell.
How are you this morning, Mr. Crowell?
I'm good, Your Honor. How are you?
I am doing very well. I'm doing very well. All right, look at you all dressed up. Where are you going this morning, Mr. Crowell?
Work. I have to go to my meeting after court with you, and then I have a group meeting and then work.
Oh, okay, very good. How are you feeling about your meetings?
They've been helpful. I feel real good over there with Mr. McLean. You know, we hit on some good things, and he feels that I've come a long way because it's been over a year now since I've been going over there, and yeah, they're helpful. They're good. I've got a chance to express some things to him that he can relate to. So yeah, the meetings are good.
All right, very good, very good. Tell me something you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
Well, Your Honor, I've learned that every day Cornelius must not forget, you know, what brought him to this program. And you have to do the right thing on a regular basis. You have to stay prayed up. You have to stay doing your meetings. You can't slack up. You know, I've had a lot of things on my mind that crosses, but you have to. Reflections are the best thing for me, because when you think back, I think back walking in that snow and catching those buses, and you know, just like, wow, how life can change so fast.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a tragedy. It was actually a blessing for me. So I've learned that just you have to go at it every day. You have to be serious. You have to be honest with yourself and just keep that up and do the right thing. And that's what I've been doing. So like I said before, I'm a better man than I was a year ago. So I'm all right.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are all right. Very good. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Crowell?
Well, right now, Your Honor, I'm doing good. You know, I'm not gonna complain about nothing. I'm all right. I got a roof over my head. I'm doing the right thing. I'm trying to pay my bills like I'm supposed to. Still riding with insurance.
All right. I need to hear that, sir. I need to hear that, because my insurance has gone down substantially. I'm no longer paying a mortgage, and that's because you all are getting insurance and riding with insurance. I take that personal. All right, go ahead, Mr. Crowell. What you need us to help you with?
Just doing the right thing, y'all. I'm all right. My fiance, if I may, she'll be in surgery. She has to have some spinal surgery next week on the 4th. And she's going to be down, the doctor said, maybe for about 90 days. So I'm just pray for me, because I'm gonna have a lot on me with her being down for 3 months, with trying to hold on and work these 2 jobs. And that's been kind of shaky, because my first job has been good. A lot of people have been getting sick, And so they've been working the people that's not sick. And I've been being worked. I'm talking about 12 hours a day. And then to come home and then I have to get ready to try to attend to her. I really don't have no time for anything, Your Honor. So I'm basically working home, eat, sleep, shower, up, working home. So my routine is basic, and I'm kind of happy with it actually, because that's what I needed to be doing, just what I'm doing.
All right, and isn't this a good time to be on track and doing the right thing?
Yes, I'm so glad. I pray every day about it. I was just talking to a couple of my cousins. We do Zoom meetings with one another. We get on there like yesterday, about 4 of us, and we're all then got in our 50s. So we laugh and talk about old times, and you know, they was talking about how proud they were of me for being doing what I'm doing. They like, cuz we knew you could do it, man, and you doing your thing, man. Do your thing. We love you, man. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You know, we right here, we ain't going nowhere. We'll see you. So
Yeah.
this is a beautiful time for me to be in a position that I am with the way things are going. So I thank God again every day. I don't take nothing for granted.
All right, Mr. Crowell. Well, we are glad that you decided to work the program. You have done very well, very proud of you. I heard you slide in fiance. You know, fiance come with dates. And so I don't know if you have a date. I don't know if the date is before the surgery, since she's gonna be down 90 days. You know, I mean, I'm just putting it out there. You don't have to answer. I'm just hustling. You know, fiance, when you say fiance, it automatically comes with a ring and a date, a ring and a date. Yes, it does, sir. All right. All right. She probably listening going, mm-hmm.
Well, she got the ring already.
Okay, we just waiting on that date. All right, very good. Have it for me when you come back for your next review. How about that? Have that date for me. And I'm gonna write it in my notes, and then that way I can keep up and I can clear my schedule just in case you invite me to the ceremony. All right, Mr. Crowell, let me hear from your case manager. Ms. Cleveland, anything changed with respect to Mr. Crowell?
No, Your Honor, it's just as he stated, and also the way we reported in staffing yesterday, he's complying with all your court orders, and we're working on his progression in phase 2.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything you want to add as to Mr. Crowell?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Crowell, good report. You sound good, you look good, you have a good attitude, and you use that word reflection and reflecting back, and you're still a young man. I have to reflect back over 20 years to think about when I was 50. So don't worry about it. And you pick the date, Mr. That's your date. The date is important to you. Thank you, Mr. Crowell.
Mr.
Be
Reed,
safe. Yes.
if I put it in my order that he needs to pick a date that's important to me, he's gonna have to pick a date. All right.
All right. Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Fikens.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. That was a great report, Mr. Caldwell. You're working the program. You're doing the right things. We are very proud of you, sir. Keep up the good work. And like Miss Benjamin says, given your age, even though Mr. Reed thinks you're a young man, you're fatally hip and terminally cool. That's what I.
Mr. Reed missed it. We have to fill him in, Mr. Fikens.
And Judge, we got to give Mel's credit. He has 2 jobs and plus taking care of his wife that's going to be down for 90.
Mr. Griffin.
That's right.
Mr. Griffin say the judge give people a hard time, give men a hard time when they don't have 2 jobs. And he doing 2 jobs and he taking care of his fiance. Look, you doing it, Mr. Crowell. I see you, Mr. Griffin. You got me on that one.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Cleveland, when do you have Mr. Crowell coming back?
He will be coming back for a face-to-face on May 18th, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Crowell?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. If you need us, you know where to find us before that day. Do well, stay strong, do what you need to do, and just know we're here for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Right. Very good. Enjoy your day.
You too.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to get this together. Let me go with Mr. Sheehan. Mr. Sheehan, if you could unmute for me, please. Good morning, Mr. Sheehan. Uh-oh.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Let me place your cases, your case numbers on the record. U401-44117, case number 1905681501. Mr. Sheehan, state your full name for the record.
John Sheehan.
All right. How are you today?
Good. Just getting home from work like normal.
Tired, a little tired, right?
We're working about 75 hours a week.
You
So I work
are.
one job with enough hours for two, just for the record.
Come on, Mr. Sheehan said, let me put my manhood on this record right now. I'm working enough hours for two jobs. Yeah, Mr. Sheehan, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. You're doing everything you're supposed to do with respect to your court order. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Are you having difficulties doing anything that you are supposed to be doing?
No, it's all second nature now. I'm coming down to the wire. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little nervous, a little scared as it comes at, I know there's been times where them papers have saved me. Being on papers has saved me. So it does but I've said it all along, this is the easy part. The hard part comes when those papers aren't there to save you. That's when, for me, that's when the real work starts. This is like the pregame. The game really starts, when you guys aren't there to check me.
Yeah. And so, Mr. Sheehan, I do want to encourage you that you are doing the hard work and the real work, because really it's not the papers that's saving you. It's something that you have on the inside that prevails. Instead of choosing to do what's wrong and what's harmful to you, you're choosing the right thing. I tell people all the time, the tethers, all of those things that we do, it can't stop you, right? If it's what you really want to do, it might deter, you might take a moment to think about it. But the reality is you already have on the inside of you what it takes to make the right decision for you. So I don't want you to downplay what you're doing, your strength, okay?
I hear that a lot from people, especially within the program. But if you remember, if you think back, I told you I had every plan to run when I went to rehab, and then you put that tether on me.
Yeah.
And that tether saved me.
Yeah. But Mr. Sheehan, I appreciate you because we have a number of people who cut the tethers, right? And they still flip. That's why I'm saying it was something inside of you that made you reflect on that tether and you decided to stay.
When everybody started telling me, well, now it becomes a felony, I was like, you know what? I got one break already and got rid of one felony. I ain't going for two.
There you go. There you go. Look at you. And now you're here and you have been doing a great job. You've been doing a great job. I know we've got that one little issue. And it's 1 second, please. What the? Oh, you want to say something? You about to get shot.
Did she say someone was about to get shot?
Still live. We're live in court.
I don't know where it is, but I heard it. I'm still on. Y'all was about to see the judge go gangster. And it was gonna all be on YouTube. All on YouTube. Okay. Officer, I don't know. Maybe you need to come to my home and be my officer. I don't know. Because I just almost caught a case. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm sorry. Where was I? Mr. Sheehan.
Yeah.
No, I need a second. Give me just 1 second. All right, Mr. Sheehan, let's do it. All right,
Okay.
Mr. Sheehan. So what were you telling me? I'm back. I'm good. What were you telling me?
Oh, we were just talking about the tether and how, it did save me because it wasn't worth it catching the felony after I got the break on the possession felony, and it wasn't worth it. I mean, if you want, I can say Mr. Griffin the work, I'm doing good. I got I told you before, they kind of moved me into a different position at work. I've proven myself there, so they reclassified me up one, got a nice little raise.
All right.
We're actually about to become union there. So, I've kind of got pretty involved with that. I had to make the decision to remove somebody out of my life. They decided to go, and she was right there on the verge to take the step to go get clean. She went backwards. She's now involved in gangs and pregnant by a gang member. And just couldn't have that in my life as much as she meant to me and everything. But it was kind of weird. As that door closed, another door opened. Gained a new friend with 6 years clean in the program. And she's actually kind of helped me deal with, losing this friend, the other friend, and, grieving the loss of somebody that was close to me and I talked to every day and seen almost every day. But, I had to make that choice that I can't be around that lifestyle. I can't, I got to do what's right for me and my sobriety and my recovery. So I had to remove that person out of my life. And, as hard as it was and as it is, I know it's the right thing to do.
All right. So you made some good decisions.
Yeah.
Very good. Look, I'm glad to see that you're doing well. You're staying on track. And Mr. Sheehan, that you've been with us long enough. If you need us, where to find us.
And one more thing. I am buying my first new car next month.
Do it, Mr. Sheehan. Congratulations to you. Yeah.
I've been working on my credit. I got it up. All of a sudden, I got like pre-approved credit cards coming in the mail. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try for a car. I got approved for a 2021 Kia, actually a couple different models. I'm like, I'm making money. I got, I still got to pay you. I know I got to do that. And actually, I just asked Mr. Griffin yesterday, what do I owe so I can pay it? So I can not hear that from you. So,
hear what from me, Mr. Sheehan? Give me my money.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Sheehan, get a payment plan together. Get it paid.
He was actually going to check to see if there's a way I can pay online or if I can pay over the phone or something, because it's just so hard to get down there with my schedule. A lot of days I'm working 13, 14 hours.
I understand, but find a way. Mr. Griffin, I'll work with you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Last thing, how's your daughter doing? Is she doing well?
Good. They're back on virtual school up in Onaway. So she's all over Facebook. Someone come and get me and bring me to the city. She's kind of missing it down here, but she's it's better for her to be up there. She's up to, I think, 5 goats now. I keep trying to talk my ex-wife into buying her a cow, but that's not going very well. And that's kind of me kind of poking the bear, I guess, because I know my ex-wife would never want a cow, but it's hard, it's become a joke type thing.
Yes. Yes, sir. A joke. Yes. All right. Mr. Griffin, we staffed Mr. Sheehan yesterday. Has anything changed with respect to Mr. Sheehan?
No, Your Honor. I did have contact with him yesterday, so I will talk to him after this to tell him his balance, so he can pay off his costs. So he's ready to do that, and he's finishing up the arms class. Those are the last 2 things. We did staff the case. We know he does have another pending matter, so we'll discuss that further as we progress to that next court date. But other than that, he's been in compliance and no other problems, Your Honor.
All right, very good, very good. And you'll keep us updated on that lingering matter that's out there. All right, yes. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything you'd like to add as to Mr. Grunwald? I'm sorry, not Mr. Grunwald. Mr. Grunwald, you're next. Mr. Sheehan.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Sheehan. Good report, good attitude. You've come such a long way since the first day we met, working 75 hours a week, and the relationship you've developed again with your daughter. Have so much respect for you. Sometimes you just have to cut ties with certain people and walk away, and seems you understand that. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you, and stay safe, Mr. Sheehan. Stay safe. I see that Michigan pendant behind you. I don't see a Michigan State pendant, but that's okay. You're a good guy.
We go through this every couple meetings. I was actually going to put my Michigan hoodie on for you today.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sheehan.
Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Sheehan, good report. Keep up the good work. You're doing a good job, and I think you have the tools to go forward without us when that happens. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, when do you have Mr. Sheehan coming back to see us?
Your Honor, that'll be May the 17th at 9:30, and that will be for a face-to-face.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Mr. Sheehan, continue to do well. It's good to see you, okay?
Good to see you all too. We'll see you in a few weeks.
All right, take care.
Right.
All right, Mr. Grunwald, if you could unmute for me, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right, and Mr. Griffin, Mr. Hollins is on a different specialty docket. If you could reach out to Mr. Hollins, I think he's due to see me tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
So Mr. Hollins, if you can hear us, you're scheduled for tomorrow morning at 9:30 on a Wednesday, okay? All right. Let me place your case number on the record, Z8066981. Mr. Grunwald, please state your full name for the record.
Gregory Justin Grunwald.
All right, Mr. Grunwald, how are you today?
I'm doing good, doing good.
You're doing good, very good. You have your journal with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me something that you journaled this week that you can share that's helped you on this journey.
Well, as far as something I've learned, I wrote it down from a meeting over the weekend. I've been trying to think this morning of what it means. It says, tell judge, learned inside and outside the light, but like I said, I can't understand. I can't recall what I meant by that. As far as just trying to get better every day, I had a really good day working out yesterday with my deadlift, so that went. I hit some big numbers there, so I'm pretty proud of that. I've applied for financial aid, and I don't have a confirmation email yet, or it's not confirmed, but I got an initial email I think it was last Friday as well, saying that I could qualify up to $9,500 in tuition assistance. So I'm looking forward to that.
Good for you. Okay. What else is going on? That's great news.
I've started doing some side jobs with a friend of mine who's also been out of work since October. So it's not consistent every day, but I told him, the money doesn't really matter. I'm just happy to go over and hang out again. And plus he's got a little daughter. I think she's just over 1 year old right now. And she's rubbing off on me, to say the least. Like I think I've been, starting to catch one of those fevers,
Take some medicine for it. Take some medicine for it. Take 2 Tylenols, drink a lot of fluid, and call us in the morning.
Yeah, right.
All right, Mr. Grunwald. So you look like you're doing better. You look like you're feeling better about working the program. Am I correct?
Yeah. It's not too bad. Actually, that's another thing too. I finished my 2-part orientation meetings for groups over Zoom, and I should be starting my actual group meetings. I think it's Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays they do groups. I'll have to go back and check my notes, but I should be starting group therapy this week too on Zoom.
All right, and you're good with that?
Yeah, gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah.
All right, very good. How's home going?
It's okay. It's okay for now, you know.
Okay, all right, okay for now. And you're able to do the things that you need to do while you're there. So
Yes.
that's good. I always want to know, make sure you're in the right environment to be able to thrive and do the things you need to do with respect to work in the program. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Grunwald?
Nothing at the moment, not that I can think of. From our last meeting, actually, Mr. Griffin had sent me my driving record like he said he would, and I've got my license back now. I actually got my card in the mail. I think it was sometime last week.
Wonderful.
I've just been enjoying that, working on my bike and being able to ride around again. Just riding my motorcycle is a huge thing too. If you know, then you know. It's kind of one of those things, but it's an amazing just experience, just being able to get out there and ride for a while, go out on a ride, until the sun goes down, or even well into the night too. I really appreciate being able to do that
That's
again.
funny. Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of a Zoom. I was gonna call you too.
We're not on mute, Mr. Scott. All right, very good. Okay, so Mr. Grunwald, you like riding your motorcycle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, very good. All right, we had an opportunity to staff your case on yesterday. Mr. Griffin did not report any issues. And so, Mr. Griffin, has anything changed since the last time, since yesterday, actually?
No, Your Honor, like Mr. Bruno said, he's doing well. Just continue to talk to him, tell him to continue to have an open mind. So he's opening up, getting those groups and individual meetings, and he's testing, no problem with testing. So he's doing very well, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything you need to add?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Grunwald, congratulations, good reward. You have a good attitude. We know you can work the program. I know you have a lot on your plate at this time. Keep up the good work, and be safe on that motorcycle. Sometimes those motorcycles scare me a bit, but you're still relatively a young man. Be safe on the motorcycle, Mr. Grunwald.
Yes,
Thank you.
And Your Honor, if I might add, it was a good report, Mr. Grunwald. Keep up the good work. You're working the program well, and we're proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Mr. Grunwald, do you have any questions for us?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Griffin, when do you have Mr. Grunwald returning to court?
Your Honor, that'll be May 11th at 8:30 a.m.
May 11th? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. May 11th at 8:30, that works. Wait, Mr. Griffin, there's a reason why I'm hesitant about May 11th.
Okay.
Why? May 11th is not a good day. It won't work.
Oh. Okay, can we, okay, the 11th, that's a Thursday. Can we go to the 12th?
May 11th is, wait a minute, Mr. Griffin, let me make sure I'm not making a huge error. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, the 11th is a Tuesday. I was looking at the Monday. May 11th will work. My apologies. May 11th at 8:30, Mr. Grunwald. That will
Yes,
be your
ma'am.
next date. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
All right, very good. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good week. And we're here if you need us, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right. I also have there was someone on with a Galaxy Note 8. I don't see that anymore. I also don't see a Khalid. I don't see Billingsley anymore. So maybe they were originally in the wrong courtroom. So if you're here, you need to say something because I don't see you anymore. So I'm going to go to Mr. Warhurst. Mr. Warhurst, if you could unmute for me.
Good morning.
Right there. Good morning, Mr. Warhurst. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am well, thank you. Let me read your case numbers into the record. U447-46318 and U448-88318. State your full name for me, please.
Ralph Anthony Warhurst.
All right, Mr. Warhurst, how are you this morning?
Well, I'm doing fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're doing fine, great. Tell me what's been going on with you. I saw you last week, didn't I?
Yes, Your Honor, you did.
Did. So what's been going on with you since last week?
Well, I'm here at E-House. You know, we're in recovery 24/7 here, which is a good thing. You know, there's some great guys here. The facilitators are fabulous. You know, it's a good program. It really is. I'm learning so much about myself. You know, I finally realized I'm not the center of the universe. So I got out of this self-centeredness of mine, which is a good thing. No, everything's going good. I actually have a whole different feeling about myself. I can't really describe it. I feel like I have more confidence, or I don't really know what it is, to be honest with you.
But it's a good feeling, right?
Oh, definitely. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful feeling.
Right. Very good. Very good. And they're treating you well at Emmanuel House?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. And so, you know, I'm trying to look to see, did you go get taken care of with respect to what I saw on your face last time?
No, that's I go in on the 7th of May.
Okay, that's next week, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, good. It looks better today, so that's good. That's
Thank you.
really good. All right. What have you learned since the last time I've seen you, Mr. Warhurst?
Well, I'm learning about gratitude. You know, I there's so many things I took for granted, and it never looked at the things that I did have. You know, I just always looked at what I didn't have. So today I have gratitude. I have gratitude for everything that I have in my life.
Yeah.
I'm actually grateful to have my life still, to be honest with you.
There you go. Let's start there. Very good. You still have your life, yes. And you're making the best of it. I'm very glad that you decided to work the program. Is there anything that you need us to help you with, Mr. Warhurst?
There is one question I have, and I know it's out of your jurisdiction. I have an open warrant in Oakland County. What I wanted to ask you, would it behoove me to possibly reach out and get a hold of the judge out there or something?
So who's serving as Mr. Warhurst's case manager?
Miss Rob.
Miss Robs.
Oh, that's right. And so are you taking over today, filling in today, Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right. I do know that, I'm going to make sure it's in your lap, Mr. Warhurst, that you need to reach out to the court to find out what you need to do, because you don't want to have an outstanding warrant in anyone's court, right? And
Exactly.
I don't have any jurisdiction in Oakland County. But once you do that, you want to let them know that you are in a specialty court program here at 36th District Court. Let them know the nature of that program. And then Mr. Yancey, if Ms. Robs has not returned, we want to make sure that we connect with that court to just let them know what Mr. Warhurst is doing, what this court's orders are, and that he's in compliance, because that's what was reported as of yesterday. Is that correct, Mr. Yancey?
That's still correct, Your Honor.
All right. So Mr. Warhurst, you need to reach out to them. Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, is there anything you all would like to advise him on with respect to the open warrants in Oakland County?
Your Honor, I would say just quickly, I think that advice is good advice. Mr. Warhurst, you have to make a call. It's they mostly want you to post bond at that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's don't call me Your Honor. I'm just
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But
I'm promoting
that's the right advice. Call them, find out what they want. That's the first step. And then once you have the money together, then you can talk to Ms. Robs about maybe, you know, informing them about your participation in drug treatment or veterans treatment.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Kasheri, do you have anything with respect to Mr. Warhurst?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Warhurst is doing well. You know, he presented to court before you last week. He continues to comply with everything that is clinically indicated, and he is doing well. Mr. Warhurst, I'd like to talk to you offline, maybe sometime later this afternoon if you're available, and I can walk you through the process too of how to resolve that warrant. We serve Oakland County, and there's another VJO that works with Oakland County, but I'd be happy to get involved and advocate for you to resolve that warrant.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kucheri.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Kashiri.
You're welcome.
All right. Mentor Scott, do you have anything you'd like to add as to Mr. Warhurst?
Good morning. Thank you again, Your Honor. No, everybody has spoken. Mr. Warhurst has done well. I visited him last week just to continuously lay eyes on him to make sure that he's sustaining his mental wellness and approach. He is doing that very well. His energy level is up. He's just really, really excelling and just learning more about himself. So kudos to Mr. Warhurst.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. All right,
Thank you,
anything
Mr.
from
Scott.
any of the other teammates?
Judge, I would just say congratulations, Warhurst. Good for it. You're in our veterans court, and thank you for your service. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, I know you're filling in. Did you have anything you wanted to add? We staffed him yesterday. If not, can you give us his return to court date?
Nothing much to add, just encourage him to open, embrace, and accomplish. So be open, embrace the program, and make accomplishments. Other than that, now just give him his next date. If you want that for a 1 week date, that would be May 4th.
All right, May 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Before he leaves the courtroom on this morning, I need everyone to join me in thanking Mr. Warhurst for his service in the armed forces. Thank you, Mr. Warhurst. We
Thank you, Your
appreciate
Honor.
you. We certainly appreciate you. I'll see you next week, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Thank you.
Your
All
Honor,
right.
may I interrupt for just a moment?
Yes.
I see that Mr. Wyatt is in the courtroom, and I need to go into a breakout room with him to discuss his outstanding matters.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Fikens, for bringing that to my attention. I am assigning you and Mr. Wyatt, good morning, Mr. Wyatt, to breakout room number 2.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Okay, you are excused, Mr. Warhurst. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, take care. Okay, I am ready on Mr. Hannah. Where's Mr. Hannah? Good morning, Mr.
I'm
Hannah.
here.
I'm gonna start your camera. You were moving around.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering because I was on the call. I just didn't, I was waiting.
So now you just disappeared. I don't know where you went.
Yeah, it says you have to enable me, I think.
I know, but I don't even see your name. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Here we go. All right,
Okay.
let me have you start your video. All right, there you go. Good morning, Mr. Hannah.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, I have the following matters for you. I have case number U56309-620, U56309-920, U56313-120, U563-134-20, U563-136-20, U563-141-20, U563-149-20, U563-150-20, U575-840-20, U581-179-20, and U575-993-20. State your full name for the record, Mr. Hannah.
Cody Hannah.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm good, Your Honor. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Where are you on your way to, Mr. Hannah? You know I'm nosy. Where you going?
To my Tuesday group.
All right, very good, very good. Do you like your Tuesday group?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right, very good. How have you been since the last time I've seen you?
Everything's been great, Your Honor. Just continuing with what I was doing before, just testing, going to work every day and making my appointments.
All right, are you feeling good about the progress that you've made, Mr. Hannah? Because you've made a lot of progress.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, very good. What are some areas that you need us help you with, some things that you want to accomplish, and maybe we can help you with those.
Nothing really in particular, Your Honor. I mean, everything's been going actually really well. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I actually could, out of the blue think of.
All right. Well, if you think of something, and I want to encourage you to spend some time thinking about it, would you let
Okay.
Ms. Cleveland know?
Absolutely.
All right. Very good. Where's Miss Gail this morning?
I believe she's on the call. She
Okay.
sent me a text
Oh,
message while I
there's
was
Miss
waiting.
Gail. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. There you go. All right, there you are. How are you this morning?
Good. I'm a little tired, but good.
Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry that you're tired. I hope it's a good tired though.
It is. It is.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
All right. How's Mr. Hannah doing?
Cody is doing wonderful. I'm really, really proud of him. We just finished, we were the lead agency of relocating some folks from Hart Plaza. And
Yes, thank you.
Cody did an amazing job. He got a lot of compliments from a lot of the city officials that were involved in the project and from other organizations. And he's just, he's not only doing a great job with, I get a little choked up talking about it because I'm so proud of him.
Yes.
He's not only doing a lot of really good things for himself, but he's making an impact on a lot of other folks too.
Yes. Very
So
good.
I'm very, very proud of him.
Yes, and we are too. And Ms. Gail, I saw the initiative that was going on at Hart Plaza, and thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for reaching out to people who actually they need the help and they appreciate the help. I will let you know that if there's anybody that has outstanding matters at 36th District Court, we have programs available to help them, even with the homelessness piece of it. We have our Street Outreach Court Detroit, and they really work to place people in permanent sustainable housing, as well as get their matters cleared up at 36th District Court. And so please encourage them to reach out. They can reach out through you. We call it a community referral. You can refer them to us, okay?
Yep, we're working with Jayesh Patel.
Yes,
and
that's Street Outreach Court, yeah.
Yep, we're working with him, and we've already been starting to look up some of the folks of how we can help them in that matter. So
great, wonderful. See, we've already closed the circle. Very good, very good. All right, so thank you for your service. We appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for looking after Cody too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And so, Mr. Hannah, is there anything else you want me to know on this morning? Ms. Cleveland reported that you're doing very well.
No, Your Honor, everything's been great. Honestly, I can't really complain about anything, to be honest.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, has anything changed since yesterday?
Oh, Your Honor, I just I'm gonna make sure that we have a good long talk about the things we discussed in staffing, and I also want him to make the progress forward to phase 2. But he has one requirement that I think I'm going to have to talk to him privately about to make sure that he can manage that.
All right, very good. So you all have that conversation, and then you can, of course, update me at any time.
Thank you.
All right. If nothing else, when do you have Mr. Hannah returning to court?
I heard something about May 11th. Did you say that was an okay day for him?
Yes, that's a Tuesday. Yes, the 11th is good. All right, very good. So May 11th, Mr. Hannah at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Gail, for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank
All right, take care. Both of you have a great rest of the week.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Bye.
Bye.
Your Honor, may I interrupt again?
Yes.
I don't, Mr. Wyatt didn't make it into the breakout room the last time.
He did not make it into the breakout room?
No, he's still in the courtroom, but.
All right, Mr. Wyatt, I need you to go to the breakout room. All right, give me a second. I'll have to do something different. I'm going to have to send you all to breakout room number 3, just for the sake of time. Oh, wait a minute. All right. And you should get that invitation. I need both of you to accept the invitation to breakout room number 3. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. I'm ready, Mr. Williams. Good morning, Bryce Williams. Unmute yourself for me.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm well. How are you today?
Doing pretty good.
Good. I have the following case for you, 191265545. State your full name for the record.
Bryce Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, things are going well with you today?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Very good. It seems like I don't see you that often, so that means you're doing very well. We stacked the case on yesterday,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't see you that often. So what's been going on with you?
Everything has been great. Everything that's supposed to be happening is happening. We just recently, I guess there's a shortage of like chips or something. I don't know if you guys have been hearing about that, but our plant is about to be shut down for the next 3 weeks for my shift. So I'm looking forward to getting that time off.
Oh, you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean,
You mean you're not going to be
what I
getting up
do
every
is
morning and going to work to 2 jobs or working at least 12 or 13 hours?
so I know everybody's working 75 hours and 2 jobs and all of that, but I'm looking forward to relaxing for a couple of weeks.
For a couple of weeks. Do it. You deserve it. You deserve it. All right, Mr. Williams. All right. Tell me something you've learned since the last time we've been together.
Well, you know, I always come back to I'm in this program for a reason. Holding myself accountable for decisions I made, and just trying to come back on the other end and be doing the right thing, for the rest of my life. So, like I said, I just always come back to I'm here for a reason, and I'm gonna keep doing what I got to do.
Yes, for the rest of your life. This is more than just about 24 months or 12 months or 16 months or
Right.
whatever. It's about a lifestyle change, right?
Right.
Absolutely. Are you still boxing?
Yep, I got the setup downstairs in the basement. Doing that a few times a week. So.
All right, very good, very good. You still find that to be fulfilling and
Absolutely.
good time spent?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Great
right.
work, and it just get you going, and whenever you got any kind of frustration, you get it out. So it's dope.
Very good, very good. What do you need us to help you with, if anything, Mr. Williams?
Nothing at all. Everything's going good.
Everything's going good. All right. You know where to find us. You've been with us long enough. You know where to find us if you need us. All right. Mr. Yancey, you have Mr. Williams' case or Mr. Griffin? Who has Mr. Williams' case?
I think Mr. Griffin.
Oh, Mr. Griffin. Okay.
Yeah, Your Honor, Mr. Williams is doing great. As reported, we did staff the case. Mr. Williams did come down last Friday and pay off his costs of $765. So now I'm checking into restrict the license part of his that he need to get. So he did pay off his costs, and he's completing the arms program. But other than that, everything else is going well. So I would have that checked when I go on tomorrow. Then we'll start moving forward from there, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so you're on track. Let's get that license. You deserve it. You have worked hard. I think you've learned some valuable lessons and you're ready. You're ready. All right, Mr. Reed. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Reed, yes. Anything you want to add?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good morning, as usual, Mr. Williams. Keep up good work. We're proud of what you're doing, and you should be proud of yourself. Stay safe, Mr. Williams. Thank you, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
very good. Do you have any questions for us today, Mr. Williams?
Absolutely not. Everything's good.
All right. If no questions, Mr. Griffin, when is Mr. Williams coming back?
Your Honor, it'll be May the 17th at 9:30 a.m. and that will be for a face-to-face.
All right, very good, at 9:30. Thank you. You have that, Mr. Williams?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, good to see you. You know where to find us if you need us, okay?
All right.
All right, take care.
Judge, I have an invitation to breakout room number 1. Is that an error?
It is. Just ignore it. I failed to delete breakout room number 1. Yes, thank you, Mr. Reed.
Thank you.
All right, I'm ready to do the intake on Mr. Hatcher. I'm going to ask you to unmute. Mr. Hatcher, I'm glad that you were on early this morning, and that's very important. I wanted you to have an opportunity to see what we do in our specialty court, how we operate. it's been a good day. I haven't had any issues today. And so that doesn't mean it's like that every day, but you know, this was a good day. And so I wanted you to get an opportunity to see what goes on and also to hear some of the testimonies, some of the experiences, some of the progress that some of our other participants have had. And so thank you for your patience this morning, okay?
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 200-550-9301. State your name for me, and you have to back up just a little bit from your camera because I
I'm
just
sorry.
see your nose and your mouth. Yeah, all right,
I'm
there
sorry.
you go. Now I see Mr. Hatcher. State your name.
Nicholas Hatcher.
All right, very good, Mr. Hatcher. Who is presenting Mr. Hatcher on this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it, Miss
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Good morning, everyone. I am presenting Mr. Nicholas Hatcher. He is a referral from Judge Bryant's courtroom. He has a charge of forgery license plates. He is 24 years old. He's an African-American male. He completed 1 year of college at Dorsey Educational Center and has a certification with an HVAC background, I think it is, or trade. He also graduated from Clintondale High School in 2015. He's not working right now. He also does not have any children. Mr. Hatcher does want to participate in our specialty court program. He is at least 18 years old. Mr. Hatcher does admit to the conditions that has brought him before you today, Your Honor.
Okay.
I did receive the results and everything is good, negative today. Excuse me. Mr. Hatcher does not have any prior felony convictions for a violent offense based on his lien information, and he has not participated in a specialty court program within the past 10 years. Mr. Hatcher is eligible for admission to specialty court today.
All right, very good. Look at you, Miss Cleveland. You did follow all those rules they gave us.
I'm trying.
Yes, you did. All right, Mr. Reed, you had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Hatcher.
Yes, Judge, I did. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to go into the breakout room with Mr. Thatcher. We did talk about the drug treatment program. He was respectful, courteous, polite. He didn't smile too much, but he did smile for you, Judge, and I don't understand that. He didn't smile for me, but the minute you said something to him, he smiled. And so
I have it like that, Mr. Reed. I have it like that.
Thank you. Yes, yes. He was a nice young man. As Cleveland indicated, he's 24 years old. He's single. He lives with his mother. He has graduated from high school and 1 year of college or trade school. Just we did talk about drug treatment courts. We talked about the requirements of the program. We talked about the fact that he has a dismissible case, that by completing this our program, he's eligible to have his case dismissed. We talked about the fact that the court has the ability to amend the contract, delete, to make additions. He understands that. Judge, I am recommending him for participate. Oh, let me go back. He has a driver's license.
Okay.
It is suspended now. It's not revoked. It is suspended. He indicated he thought it was suspended because of an unpaid ticket in one of the suburban districts. So I told him we would look into that. If it's just in suspension and an unpaid ticket, he pay that ticket, get his full privileges back. We can work on that. Judge, I am recommending him for participation in drug treatment court. He is eligible to participate in drug treatment court under Michigan law. Nice young man, Judge. Doesn't talk a lot, but a nice young man. And as I said, you made him smile. I didn't make him smile. I'll turn it over to you, Judge. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Reed. All right, Miss Cleveland, have you done any assessments as to Mr. Hatcher?
Your Honor, I haven't gotten the results back. I did reach out to him yesterday, and he said he was going to attempt to do the one. I'm not sure. Usually that document is brought to me here in the office once it's completed, but I don't know if he's having a trouble or not. Also, there was a recommendation, I believe. I'm not sure if that's, I think it was to be determined. So I was going to ask if he could come back next week so that I would have some time to, get those
All
things.
right. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. All right, Mr. Hatcher, do you want to participate in the program?
Yes.
All right. Tell me why.
'Cause I feel like I need to get myself together. I had to be there for my mom. She ain't doing too good. So, plus I need it. I want to feel better and I want to do better.
You want to feel better, you want to do better, and then you want to be there for somebody that you obviously care a lot about, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Those are all good reasons. Those are all good reasons. Look, Mr. Hatcher, if you're willing to roll up your sleeves and do the work with us, we are all here to help you. We have a great group of professionals that serve on the specialty court team, and we are all here to make sure that you succeed. The attorney, Mr. Reed, we also have the attorney, Mr. Feigens. I'm certain he went over the court's order. They called it a contract, but I'm going to sign it, and it's going to become the court's order. I don't want you to get overwhelmed by those things because we're going to walk with you. You're going to have a case manager assigned to you that will help you get through every step so that you get everything that you need, everything that's going to be beneficial to you while you are with us. I will tell you that in this program, your honesty is so important because it's the only way that I can help you. It's the only way that I can make sure that I have you in the right programming and that we're doing the right thing, okay? If you're not honest with me, then I can't help you, which means I can't do my job. And when I can't do my job, I am not nice about it. I am not nice about it because I like doing my job. Yes, I do. I really do. And so does everyone else on the team. So how you can help us to accomplish that is by making sure you're open and honest with us. You don't have to do it in the Zoom courtroom. You can do it through your case manager, through any of the case managers. And you can always request to go into a breakout room if you're in our virtual courtroom, which the court, we can't hear what's going on in those breakout rooms, okay? Do I have, all right, do I have your commitment to work the program?
Yes, you do.
All right, very good. You have any questions for me?
No, not at the moment. I'm just excited and ready to get it started.
All right, very good. Other than your mom, who else is in your corner cheering for you?
All my brothers. It's about 7 to 8 of us and one sister.
Ooh, about 7 or 8. You don't even know how many?
No,
You
it's
stop counting at about 7 or 8.
it's like it's 9 of us all together. So yeah, it's 9 of us. And I'm the
9.
baby.
And you are the baby. Oh my goodness. That's why he was smiling at me, Mr. Reed. Babies recognize the babies recognize the babies. I'm the baby of 8. Okay. So you know it's not gonna be a whole lot you're gonna be able to get past me, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because we recognize each other, right?
Yeah.
And we know the games we play and how we try to have our way and we spoiled and we used to everybody catering to us and making it happen and yeah, we gonna do well together, Mr. Hatcher. We are. All right, I'm glad you got that number right. You were scaring me. All right, so you have 9 siblings. It's 9 of you all, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. And they all in your corner cheering for you, Mr. Hatcher?
Yep, every single one of them.
All right, very good. Let them know already I'm grateful for them because I need everybody to be on board to cheer you on. Look, this is not easy work, but it's good work. And it's work that comes with great benefits. The charge that you have before me is a dismissible charge. So you would, and we'll check to make sure he has no other outstanding matters at 36th District Court. And actually, you shouldn't have any outstanding matters anywhere. If you have something going on in another court, you need to, where did he go? Did I lose him? Where are you, Mr. Hatcher?
I'm here. I'm still here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, everything kind of shifted and I lost you.
Oh.
All right. And so if you have some things outstanding in another court, you need to let your case manager know, okay?
Okay.
and work with you to get those things resolved as well, so that you can walk out of here when you finish, not only with a clean record, but living a clean and sober life, okay?
Yes.
All right, if no questions, I welcome you to our specialty court program. Miss Cleveland, I'm going to see him next week again. You'll come back to see me, that's May 4th, is that correct?
Yes,
May
Your Honor.
2021 at 8:30 a.m. You will Zoom into the courtroom like you did on today with the same Zoom ID number, okay? And
Okay.
we will see you at that time.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, very good. Your case manager should be in touch with you, circle back to you on today. And so, Mr. Reed, I know that, I believe you mentioned that your client does meet all of the requirements pursuant to Michigan law to participate in our specialty court. Is that correct?
Yes, he does, Judge.
All
Yes, he
right,
does.
very good. And Miss Cleveland already mentioned that he does not have any prior violent offenses. And Miss Cleveland, he is not a substantial risk to the public. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, then he's in great shape. Let's do it. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Hatcher, and I'll see you next week, Tuesday at 8:30, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Nice meeting everyone.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too. All right, very good. I am ready on Mr. Pringle. I believe that is on the LG Stylo 6. Is that correct? Is that Mr. Pringle? Somebody tell me yes, no, is it?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, that is Mr. Pringle. All right, very good. And then I'm breaking at 10:20. I noticed, Ms. Mitchell, you joined us at 10 o'clock. I hope I can get your case in before I take a break. All right, let's go to Mr. Pringle, 200-449-9701. State your full name for the record, Mr. Pringle.
Dennis Eric Pringle.
All right, how are you doing today?
I'm blessed in yourself.
I am too. All right, you look like you're doing well. All
I'm
right.
not to eat too much.
To eat it. I have just decided I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna get up and ride my bicycle about 5-6 miles, and then I'm gonna do my ab cruncher. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna just do all of that, Miss Spring, but I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna torture myself up in this house one more day. I'm eating it. I'm eating it all, Mr. Sprinkle. Okay, so come on, join me. Eat it. Just get up and move. That's what I need you to do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They treating you well?
Yes, ma'am. Can't complain.
All right, very good. What's been going on with you since the last time I've seen you? What have you been doing?
Well, I got that ticket paid in Taylor, so I'm waiting to schedule an
Wait, say that
appointment to go
again.
take
You're
my.
breaking up a little bit.
I got that ticket paid in Taylor,
Okay,
and I'm waiting to set up an appointment to go get my license back.
very good. Are you excited about that?
Oh yeah, very, very. Yeah.
All right, very good. What have you been doing to work on you?
Well, attending the meetings, I know at first I was, I guess like one of the guys over here said, in denial of being denial. I'm listening more and learning to listen. I know I'm not a good listener.
You learned that you're not a good listener.
Okay. And doing it. Now I hear you.
Yeah, you hear, but you're not listening.
Right.
Yes, my mother used to say there is a difference.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a difference. All right, good for you. Good observation about yourself. So you're listening more. You're listening more.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Anything you're struggling with, Mr. Pringle?
I mean, I'm kind of like being here with certain people because everybody's not as clean as others. So struggling with that, but learn to get around it.
All right, you're working on you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, very good. Hopefully you heard Miss Benjamin. I don't know if you were on early enough this morning. Miss Benjamin said it. You have to let people be who they are, but you continue to be you, okay? That's what you need to do. And you know what your goals are. You know what kind of program you're working. And so I need you to do that, okay?
Yeah.
All right, what do you need from us, Mr. Pringle, if anything?
Prayer.
Okay. All right.
Prayer.
All right. Mr. Kashiri, do you have anything on Mr. Pringle this morning?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Good morning again. Mr. Pringle is doing well. He's entirely compliant with everything that's clinically indicated. He did, as he reported, he did resolve his matters outstanding in Taylor, but I did want to bring to the court's attention that counsel reviewed his record last week and added a Jackson matter, and we could not find any outstanding matter in Jackson on their docket online or anything of that nature. There was something that indicated a zero balance, but it wasn't outstanding and there was no matter for him to resolve out of Jackson. So, but he did resolve the Taylor matter and he's doing very well and trying to achieve all of his goals, and he will continue to work hard and do well.
All right, very good. Thank you on that Jackson matter. So hopefully he will be able to get his driver's license on short order. Yeah,
Yes,
all right,
ma'am.
very good. All right, who's reporting out on Mr. Pringle this morning? Is there anything that's changed since staffing on yesterday?
I'm reporting out on him, Your Honor. Nothing's changed. Mr. Pringle's working hard over at Emmanuel House, so we just encourage him, and he's doing well.
All right, very good, very good. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. Anything from Mr. Reed or Mr. Fikens?
Mr. Pringle, keep up the good work. You're in a good place. Don't worry about putting on the weight. It will come off. Be safe. Thank you, Mr. Pringle.
Okay, thanks.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Mr. Pringle, you're showing great insight. I appreciate your honesty. It's very refreshing. We are very proud of you. Keep up the great work, sir.
Yeah. All right, Mentor Scott, do you have Mr. Pringle as one of your mentees?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, yes, you may proceed.
Thank you. Just real quick, concur with what everyone has said thus far. The only caveat I would tell Mr. Pringle, he has been very proactive, as Mr. Kashiri has said. A lot of times when we start feeling good about ourselves and our emotions start coming back, we run into these lulls or sand traps about our anxiousness or not wanting to be there, or we get distracted by looking at other people. And I know that you said early on that some of those things didn't apply to you while you were there. Just take a look at people and just try to identify vicariously what not might be your issue, but there could be some issue that you can relate to, and that's for everybody. We all have some parallels that we can take away from other people, and just like Your Honor said, just continue to work on you because can't nobody be you better than you. But keep doing a good job that you're doing.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Scott. Thank you. All right, with that, Mr. Yancey, is Mr. Pringle coming back to see me, and when?
I believe it's going to be May 4th.
All right, May 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Did you get that, Mr. Pringle?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Did you have any questions for the team?
No.
All right, good to see you. All right, take care. Okay, let's go to Mr. Wyatt. I still have a few minutes left. Let's go to Mr. Wyatt. All right, Mr. Wyatt, let's unmute. We have some things going on this morning with Mr. Wyatt. And so let's see. Mr. Wyatt, I have the following. SP 1174563, counts 1 and 2. I also have SP 1174564, counts 1 and 2. All right, Mr. Wyatt, state your name for the record first.
Michael Wyatt.
Good morning to you.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm at work right now, so I'm all right.
All right, we're going to handle these matters, and then because we did his hearing, I believe, last week, we'll handle these matters, and then you can get back to work, and we'll set you for a regularly scheduled hearing, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Fikens, these are all the 4 new matters, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, what do you have for us?
They all stem from one thing. Your Honor, I've received an offer from people that if Mr. Wyatt pleads guilty on the fail to display ticket, that's SP 1174561, the prosecutor's intent, our intent is that it goes to fail to display. It already is written as that. And the other 3 would be dismissed. And Mr. Wyatt wishes to take advantage of that offer.
All right, very good. Now, on my docket, it shows up as an NOP, but I will
Correct.
amend it to failure to display upon acceptance of his plea of guilty.
Thank you, Judge.
Your understanding,
That's
Mr. Wyatt?
Yes, I do.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Wyatt, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Correct.
And you wish to waive that right and plead guilty on one of the misdemeanors today. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to his constitutional waiver. May I proceed with a factual basis?
Yes, you may.
Sir, I direct your attention back to March 9th of 2021. On that date, according to the citation, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a police officer and asked to display a valid license?
Yes.
And did you have a valid license on that date?
No.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to, what did we say? Failure to display a valid operator's license.
Yes, Your
I am also dismissing the remaining 3 charges with a stipulation of probable cause.
And defendant would stipulate the probable cause, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Those matters are dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Drew, this particular matter is not being added to the specialty court contract or order. It's not. This one will stand alone. All right. With respect to sentencing, Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, we talked about Mr. Wyatt's understanding how important it is not to drive. You know, we unfortunately, no matter how far this gets reduced on any of the matters, it's likely the Secretary of State is going to continue a suspension for at least a year. And every time, if he does this again, another year gets tacked on. So we talked about that at length because, you know, part of this court's admonition to him was if you drive, if you commit problems while you're in specialty court, it just makes it harder for us, Judge. So, and he made it hard for himself. I just want him to know that, and I think he does understand that, Judge. And so we stand ready for sentencing.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Wyatt, I'm going to assess fines and costs on this matter. Your cost will be $195.
Okay.
The fine is going to be $150. The
Okay.
total amount owed to the court is going to be $345 on this particular matter.
Okay.
And so I can give you time to pay it. How much time will you need?
Well, I haven't been here long enough to get my first paycheck yet. So I need at least about 2 weeks.
I'll do better than that. I'll give you 30 days to get it paid, okay? If there's an issue, you need to let me know, okay?
Okay.
Before the 30 days.
Okay.
So that means, where does that put us for 30 days?
Let's see, today
is the 27th. Let's see. Let's just do, let's put him on for the 25th of May. So I'll have it paid by May 25th, 2021. And if there's an issue with that, let me know. Now, very good. I'm going to schedule your review because we did it last week. Did we schedule it for a future court date when he was with us last week?
No, Your Honor, today was actually his signed date, the 27th. So he's in phase 3, so he'll be coming back on the 25th.
Okay, so we'll put the Z805-6181 on the 25th of May at 8:30 a.m. Thank you so much, Mr. Griffin, and that'll be the same day that he's supposed to get that other one paid.
Yeah,
Okay?
Your Honor, Your Honor, I
Yes,
did have a
ma'am.
conversation with Mr. Kushari about the 10 hours of community service. You ordered him as a sanction. And so
Yes.
Mr. Kushari is going to get that set up for him.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Kushari. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I think he sanctioned himself much heavier than I would ever be able to sanction him, because now he's a year out before he can get a license. So, all right, but I don't want him to lose hope, because he's still doing well, still have a number of benefits on the table for him, especially the fact that he's clean, sober, and making some great strides with respect to his life. And we certainly
Yes,
will
I am.
look at that. All right, Mr. Wyatt?
Yes.
All right, very good. I need everyone before he leaves. I know this is not his hearing date, but still I need you to join me and thank Mr. Wyatt for putting on the uniform and serving in the armed services. Thank you, Mr. Wyatt. We still appreciate your service. We absolutely do. All right, very good. With that, I want to make sure I've got to tidy the rest of my docket, because I've got a break at 10:20 for a minute. With Mr. Carruthers, Z806041. You are finished, Mr. Wyatt. You may leave.
Oh, okay.
All right. Mr. Carruthers was adjourned to Thursday, I believe. Is that correct, Ms. Cleveland?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Carol Gooden, 207-102-711, U558-76320, U558-76720, U558-83920, and 1905793-301. Where's Mr. Gooden this morning? Mr. Gooden?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I was gonna ask Mr. Kushari, is he still doing well? I know he's at Emmanuel House in a 60-day program. I haven't been able to reach out to Mr. Gooden, but I know he was at Emmanuel House. I thought he was gonna come on with the other people at Emmanuel House.
All right, so this is what
Yes, Mr. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Mr. Kushari.
No, just as Mr. Yancey reported, he is doing well. I spoke to him yesterday. There might have been some confusion on his end. He might have assumed that it was a face-to-face. And I know that when I spoke to him yesterday and I spoke with the administration at Emmanuel House, it was confirmed that he was there and doing well. So I'm not sure why he did not appear today.
All right. I'm not gonna play. Oh, you're fading in and out, Mr. Kushari. All right. I'm not gonna
Here, you
place
go ahead, please.
Okay, I'm not gonna place him in warrant status, Mr. Yancey, because Mr. Kushari is able to confirm that he's still at Emmanuel House. I'll put him on for May 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. And so if there's an issue though, circle back to me before that day and we'll do something different.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, Your Honor.
I also had Crystal Lane, Z80600021. Where's Miss Lane today?
That was a face-to-face, Your Honor.
All right, very good. What's the return to court date for Miss Lane?
Your Honor, the return court date is May 11th, if that's still good.
Yes, sir. May 11, 2021 at 8:30. Thank you. Also, Ms. Drew, you should note that SP 870358 counts 1 and 2 and Z80599911 for Crystalline Reed. That matter has been adjourned to Thursday. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
sure.
Very
Yeah.
good. I also have case number 1904540601 for Ebony Martin. That should have been a face-to-face on today. What is Ms. Martin's return to court date?
Your Honor, I've just taken over that case, so I'm not exactly sure what phase she's in, but would it be on Wednesday's docket?
I don't know that Ebony Martin is a Wednesday case.
Okay,
I think she is. I think she is. So I need someone to reach out to her so she knows what her date is.
yes, I will.
Should she have been put on for tomorrow?
I think so, because I see this, but I see this in the area of face-to-face. That's why I'm thinking maybe she's a phase 2, but I have to check to make sure.
All right. I'm gonna adjourn her to tomorrow, Miss Drew, and let's follow
Yes,
through
ma'am.
and make sure that everything is good with her. Okay. I don't want her to fall through the
Yes.
cracks. And then I
Okay.
have Mr. Tyler Santour, 154500 for Mr. Santor.
Your Honor, I actually had them scheduled for Thursday for some reason. There's probably been a mistake on my thing, but I had them coming in for Thursday.
To court for Thursday?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I must have made a mistake with the court date or whatever. So I had them on my docket for Thursday. So if that's all right with you, I had conversations with them, but I had them coming in on Thursday.
All right, very good. All right, thank you. Okay, I have to jump on another call very quickly. And so, Ms. Mitchell, you joined us so late. Mr. Griffin, I know Ms. Mitchell is doing a great job. If you could do the face-to-face for her, and then, or either she'll have to come back on tomorrow, because I believe this meeting is gonna be about an hour, so.
Okay, Your Honor, I'll bring her back on